Hello everyone, and this is Tap Along with Baya, part work and part 2. Take my glasses off because it's very difficult to tap when you've got glasses on your face, which means I won't be able to see anything. But if you are here live, welcome. If you're here on replay, welcome. And if you do watch the replays, it'd be nice to know that people are watching them. So let me know in the comments. We did discuss parts, and if you're interested in this, you will find that there are very many parts of us that are doing any number of things when we are getting involved into new projects, new ideas. The one I want to talk to you about today, I discovered the other day actually, because obviously I've been doing parts work for a long time, and it's not path work, it's parts work. Somebody said to me this morning, path work? What are you talking about? Actually, path working is a different thing altogether, and it is a form of meditation, but no, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about parts work. The parts of you that are not generally on the same page as you are, basically. And I discovered that one the other day, and I thought I would talk about this today because Jenny, who is a member of the group, was saying in a comment the other day that she would like to write a book for children. And why was it that she couldn't get her act together to do it? And very often we think it's procrastination, it's fear of failure, it's, what's it called again? I can't remember. Imposter syndrome, that's the one. But I discovered that it can be all of these things. I discovered the other day that it can be something else. And as I was tapping on the side of my hand saying, I don't know why I'm not writing anything, and this is true because I do write, and I haven't written anything and I can't get myself started. I accept myself, and I have no idea why. So that's a good thing to start from, and I'm going to use the example of what happened to me, and I'll give you pauses in between, and then you can fill in whatever it is that you're discovering. So we're doing a discovery tapping session about parts of you. So sometimes we're still trying to do something different, something new, and it's still not working. We're still not doing it, it's not happening, and we don't know why. We've done the part of us that's against this, the part of us that's frightened, the part of us that's got the imposter syndrome, I don't know. So now we're going to look, there is another part of us that is objecting to this plan of ours, but we haven't found her yet. So tapping on the side of that. Even though, and I'm going to use writing because that's what I was working with, but you can use fill in the blanks. So even though I don't know why, I don't seem to be able to write anymore. And I know there's a part of me that is objecting to it. And I have worked on all the parts of me that I can think about that might object. And I have got them on board. I've got them in line. They want to start writing again and still not doing it. I accept this is where I'm at right now. So I'll do it again with the blanks bit. So even though whatever it is that you want to do that's not happening, because there are parts of me that don't want it to happen, and I've tried really hard to work with them, and there's still a part of me that doesn't want to know, I accept this is where I'm at right now. Even though there's obviously a part of me that still does not want me to do this, and I don't know who they are. I accept this is where I'm at right now, and I feel frustrated, cross, unhappy. Just replace the word I'm using. I feel irritated, I feel frustrated, whatever it is you feel when I think about this. Because I do want to get on with doing this project of mine. And I accept this is where I'm at right now. Okay? So first of all, just tap on the corner of the eyebrow there and think about whatever the feeling is. When you're trying to do something and you don't seem to be able to make yourself do it, just think about the feeling. In my case, it's frustration. I get really annoyed with myself, with the world, so I'm really annoyed. Whatever it is, just use the word you are feeling when you're trying to change something and part of you is objecting and you don't know anything about that part. Because what we want to do is we want to process the feeling whatever the feeling is, before we start thinking about where to go next. So this annoyance, this feeling of being annoyed, or this being angry, or this feeling of, I don't know, powerlessness, this feeling, just tap on it, this feeling, and then just imagine how strong is it right now. Maybe I don't know, oh, I'm not feeling annoyed right now, not really, not anymore. But let's say it's a 5. So you're thinking about 5, I'm annoyed at 5. And then you think, well, where would I like to be annoyance-wise? I'd like to be a bit annoyed because that might chivvy me along doing it, whatever it is. But I don't want to be a 5, it's too much. So I'd like to be a 3. Okay, so what would that be like? A 3? Be a 3. Okay, so now I'm annoyed at 3. Is that okay? Is that down enough? Ask yourself, do I want to be down at 3? Do I want to be 2? Yep, 2 sounds good to me. You can go halves as well, so you can do 2.5. Okay, so I'm annoyed at 2. Yeah, that's workable. I can feel there's a shift in my energy. There's a sense of possibility. There's a kick-starting feeling, something like that. So I now think, okay, even though this pattern has been very annoying, I am now ready to think about who is it that is objecting to my writing in my case. What part of me is it? And what happened to me when I was doing that the other day, now suddenly the part of me who has started writing many times and stopped was the part of me that did not want me to start again. So have a think about that. Is there a part of you that you've tried before and it didn't work, didn't happen, couldn't stick with it or whatever? That part, the one that started and could not end whatever it was, or realize whatever it was, in my case couldn't finish the novel or whatever, that is the part of you that is really annoyed and doesn't want to start again. And then the question to ask yourself, or to ask it, is, hello, I can see you and I understand, and I need you to tell me, what is it about starting again that you don't want to get involved with? And then you're letting it speak to you. So that part of me said to me, I don't want to be disappointed again. I get all excited, you start writing, you write 20,000 words or whatever, and then you just stop dead. And I've got myself all geared up, and I'm really, really excited, it's happening, we're doing it, this time it's going to work, and then you abandon me. I don't want to be abandoned anymore, so I don't want you to do it. There's no point. I'm disappointed, I feel abandoned, I will not let you do this. And I was amazed because I've never encountered that particular part. And there's always things that you discover, new things that you discover. So then what you do is, when you've got that part, whatever it is, you say, well, even though I've got you, I understand what you're saying to me, I see that you're very upset with me, and I appreciate your issues and your problems, because you're quite right. I have abandoned you, and I have abandoned the project, and I'm very, very sorry about that. I wonder if you would give me another chance. And I accept this is where we are at right now. And that part of you, in your mind's eye, might say, okay, fine, have another go. In which case, you would tap on, even though you've given me another chance, I'm going to do my very best to fulfill your dream. But they might also say, no, I'm not giving you another chance. I've given you loads of chances, bugger off. And then you have to say, even though I understand you don't want to give me another chance, I wonder if there's anything I could do to show you that this time is going to be different. And I'm prepared to listen to you. And then you start tapping on the corner of your eyebrow and you think, okay, so what is it I can do? What do you want from me to show you that this time is going to be different? Or we're going to have another go. I mean, I don't know if this time is going to be different, really, but but I'm going to do my best. And then the answer that came to me that day was, well, that part of me saying to me, well, actually, I'd rather you did something than nothing. I'd rather be disappointed than left to rot in the drawer or in a computer file or Google Doc. So that part of me said, okay, have another go. Have another go. And then you tap on the side of the hand and you say, thank you for giving me another chance. I can't promise anything, but I will do my best. I will do my best to make it happen this time. And I'm really grateful that you've given me permission and a chance to have another go. And that's it. And then you take a breath and see what happens. Whether you're going to start writing again or whatever it is you want to do. But you've discovered something, and I hope this helps because it's another part of the puzzle. Sometimes we don't want to do things, not because we're stupid, not because we are prevaricating, not because we're frightened, but actually because the part of us that really desperately wants us to do it has been disappointed before. And we have to show them that this time, maybe it's going to work. We can't promise anything, but we're going to have a real go at making it work. I hope that makes sense. So I'm thinking that it would be really great if you could let me know how this is going, because it is very strange. I mean, we have 39 people in this group now, and it's great, and there's people coming in from all sorts of different corners. There's people I don't know even. But I don't know whether this is hitting the spot. So this is not about me, you telling me how I'm wonderful, because of course I am. No, I don't care, it doesn't matter. But I want to know if this is hitting the spot, if this is helpful in any way, shape or form. I know it isn't addressing the world problems, but I don't really want to go there because that will become very overwhelming eventually or immediately. It's trying to give you a sense of the stuff you can do in the midst of all the stuff you can't do anything about. And we haven't even started talking about hope yet. I am very aware of that. But I have to teach you the basic of how I work EFT tapping. Not everybody works this way. But I'm teaching you the way I work with it. And when I feel, and you need to tell me if this is helpful, if this is working for you, if this is hitting the spot. Because if you were to interact with me and let me know, then I can cater for you better. Or when I'm saying, please ask any questions, or please, what are you working on at the moment? If you could say, I'm working on whatever, like I'm saying, I'm working on something about writing. That would be really, really helpful, because then I'll know where to go next. Now, next week, we probably will do another bit on parts, because this is very important. Because if you don't have everything aligned in a row, you won't be able to at least try to do something about something. So next week, we'll look at another angle to these parts, the parts of you that are objecting. And we will look particularly at the issue of we hate change. I said it before. Human beings hate change. We're being told all the time we have to change. And this is a very, very new thing. Up to the Second World War, First World War, Second World War, people lived in their villages. They died in their villages. They might go to the next town once or twice a year, and that was it. Their world was very, very, very concentrated. And nobody was changing anything. Very rarely would people want to change things, because that's the way the world worked. And now we are constantly being told we have to change. It's exhausting. We are running all the time, from one computer program to another, one new phone to another, one new rule and regulation, one new whatever. And we have to adapt all the time. So we hate change. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do a little tapping session next week about that part of us that doesn't want to change, and work with it and see what it has to say for itself, because it has got a point. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted with all the apps upgrades. Seriously, do I really need all my apps to be upgraded twice a week? Why? Oh, and these new regulations that you have to have double checking thing or whatever it is. When you have codes, people are sending you, the machines are sending you codes to get into your bank account or whatever. All these things are wonderful to protect us against whatever, but they are exhausting because we are changing all the time. So that's what I'm hoping we will talk about next week. Meanwhile, it would be great if you could take the time to just tell me how this is working for you. And I'm sending you all the love and thank you for watching. Bye.